So YouTube, whenever you end a stream, they don't let you back into it. That was a rookie mistake. I don't think anybody's found us yet.
It was all cold and he over pressing buttons.
Well, we're going to have to re-explain this when people get in here.
Well, if they were starting with us to start with.
I mean, we just booted them all out.
Well, you did. You booted them all out. That was all on you.
We got to wait until they get in here because they won't know what happened.
I'm sure a lot of them already figured out what happened. I can't even pull it back up on YouTube. What did you do?
I ain't sure.
Dear Lord.
Live now. So there we are. We're back now, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dang man.
Yeah, that didn't work because undoubtedly the guest can end the stream. Like
he's over pressing buttons and just.
I thought I was gonna fix it by leaving, and yeah, we left.
Why didn't you just tell me to kick you out? I could have kicked you out.
I don't know what happened. I ain't sure where we went wrong.
Sean says, "Hey y'all, what's up?"
I mean, I'm still in it over here.
No, you're in the old one. He said y'all went over yonder and came back.
All right, so slide over. That didn't work.
Glad to see you both back. Good morning from New Hampshire.
Yeah, that's what happens whenever. Quit shaking.
That was a cliffhanger.
That's what happens whenever Colton presses buttons.
And this is why he doesn't get the mouse.
If y'all could have heard her holler at me when that happened, she screamed at me. She said, "What'd you do?" I said,
"I was sitting there talking, and all of a sudden
I ended it. I mean, I didn't mean to.
You just kicked everyone out.
Kicked us all out. So we back anyhow. That didn't
kicked
work.
All 20
Trial and
people.
error. Trial and error. We tried and we erred.
No, you erred.
I did. That was my fault. I mean, I don't guess I got to prep items right now. We'll just hang out for a little bit.
Did you touch the wrong button? Yes.
I clicked end, and I should have clicked the leave
studio. Yes.
Yeah, I should have clicked leave, but I clicked end. I had no idea a guest could end a stream. I think the people across the street heard it.
Could have. I'd let it be known.
New England Pickers is in here. Good to have you here as well.
Boy, you're behind. I done said, "Hey, darling."
Oh, sorry. I was behind because I got yelled at.
Well, maybe you should pay attention. Did eBay get y'all straightened out?
Heck no. So, yeah, let's talk about that for a minute. So eBay there's something going on with a lot of people's promoted listings. And I've reached out to eBay on the phone multiple times. I've reached out to eBay for Business multiple times, and they're the slowest at getting back to us. And I've talked to people on Instagram. I know it's happened to a few people. I know of at least probably 7 or 8 of us I know of. And it doesn't hide our organic listings. Like somebody, if we have a game listed and they search for it, it'll still show in the search results. It's just not letting us promote to maybe get moved from the 5th or 6th page to the 1st page or 2nd page. It's not giving us ads. So our impressions went from, like I say, about 150,000, 200,000 a day. On November the 18th, it went down to
less than
8,000 on any given day. So our organics was out from, they basically shut our promoted listings down. They've done it to a few people. So I talked to eBay for Business, and basically I get this generic response from them. And I sent them a picture of our graph, saying this is what it looks like. And I'm sure I was going to put the picture in the other one.
Got a good question. Have you tried moving the listing and re-adding it as a brand new item, or is this also happening to new listings?
It happens to. It doesn't. It's nothing like it doesn't matter if it's
a new
or old listing. I mean, that's not the issue. The issue is something internally on our account, not letting it. They're not showing our ads. I mean, we can relist stuff. It don't work. I've had them do a store reset, which means
multiple times.
They take our store basically all the way down and then put it all the way back up. Nothing. So here's our graph.
You're gonna get that camera out of focus.
Y'all see that? If y'all can see it, maybe. You can see where how high we was. It went down. We're staying down. That's one of our sales charts from the promoted listings campaign.
Give it a minute.
Yeah, give it a second. Sorry. And
you still don't care what eBay says where they turn stores off.
They do. They
got that master switch.
If you will notice, and it's about money. That's what it comes down to. If you noticed, if you don't pay if you're a monthly fee payer, okay, like you pay your fees, if you don't do it daily or weekly, if you pay monthly, your sales that last week before your payment is due will drop off tremendously. I mean, I've done research on this and seen how it works. And then as soon as you make your payment, your sales for the next week will be high. You'll have great sales. And anytime you pay eBay, I think they give you a boost because they're getting paid. And that was one of the issues. No, nothing has changed on our handling time. Still 1 day. We have no defects on our account. We have nothing. Like, our account is like almost pristine. And there's a few things that I think can cause it. And according to eBay for Business, one is if you miss one payment, such as if your payment is due on the 15th on any given month in 12 months, and you pay it on the 16th, so you're 1 or 2 days late. If you miss one payment during the past 12 months, a day late, not miss it. If you're late, they will hide your ads and do this to you. If you have defects on your account, let me just read you what they sent me.
Hang on. Let's answer a few questions. Kevin wants to know, are promoted listings in your other eBay accounts working properly?
Yes, they are.
But they're also not on managed payments.
Right. It's not on managed payments yet. That was another issue they said. They said it could be a glitch with the managed payments, even though we've been on it for 5 months. And then here's what they said. They said a seller's metrics could decrease to 0 like this. It could mean that the seller account might have low selling activity, meaning you're not selling a whole lot, they'll hide your stuff. That's not the case with us. Be in violation of eBay policies. So, and they further excluded, like if you've had a Vero in the past 12 months, one Vero, they can hide your ads. And it says if you not, hold on, let me read it. And then there's more reasons. If you have one past due payment in the past 12 months, having open claims on their transactions in the past 12 months, a new selling account with little to no sales history, having decreased selling activity, and it says that they reevaluate you every month. You get reevaluated every month. The only thing that I can figure happened to our account is there's 2 different things that could be causing it. One is not answering buyers' questions. So if you missed, if you have a stack of buyers' questions, they could say this guy's not responding to them. And man, that thing is wide.
Well, you got that glare.
Maybe we can slide around this way a little bit more.
Well, I can't slide no more.
So basically, I'm thinking this could be one of them. If you don't answer all your eBay questions, they could hide your ads. Or if you've had, like, right before this happened, we had a lot of claims open up on us for item not received claims. Like we were getting, because the mail
post office was
they're so backed up and delayed, we got like a bunch in like a week. We got like 7 or 8 in a few days of item not received claims. So could that have triggered this? Maybe their eBay's algorithm saying, hey, they're not sending out the items or something. I don't know. eBay for Business says our next evaluation, because since then, as soon as a claim opens, item not received, we handle it right then. Like we'll upload tracking and say, hey, give it a few more days. They're backed up due to the holidays and the pandemic. Let's give it a few more days, see what happens. And then, we follow up on it, file a claim with USPS or whatever. But could that have caused this to happen? They said it was possible. So there's multiple things that can cause this thing to happen. So as far as we don't have anything negative on our account other than the item not received claims have been coming up due to the post office, and what was the other one? I don't know. Something's happened internally, and they're hiding our ads. But it can't. eBay for Business says it can't be an issue that they can solve. It's automatic. eBay's algorithm chooses to hide you or promote you, and we get reevaluated on December the 18th. So whatever it was happened when they evaluated us for November the 20th is our evaluation, but it starts the 18th. So they say. So December the 18th through the 20th is our next evaluation. Even though we're top rated, have no defects, they're hoping whatever it was to cause this will be fixed by then.
Okay, let's answer some questions.
I don't know.
We're getting behind. Steven said it's like they just push big business this time of year and put small sellers on the back burner.
Well, yeah, we're a small seller in the grand scheme of things, but overall, this past year, me and Courtney have, in our business, has paid eBay enough money of an average American salary. Like, we have paid eBay a ton of money, and for them to do this, just it's hurting them overall because they're not making money now off of us because we're not selling as much, and then it's crushing us because we're not selling as much on that account.
Mm-hmm.
So that's funny. Do you have any returns open? No, we do not. The only thing I know we've had 2 Veros this past year. Could have caused it, could have just triggered it. And we've had a lot of claims opened up as item, not received. But none of that is really due to us per se, but because it's on our account, they're doing what they can to screw us. They do take out some of the fees before paying you, yes, but we still have to pay fees monthly. We still have an invoice. We got to pay our store fee, any UPS or FedEx fees.
She answered the question too. They take out the fees, but they still charge a PayPal account for shipping.
They take out our ship. We do our shipping is taken out of our pending funds.
Yep.
Like through eBay. Like it comes out of whatever
they pay us.
The future is, yeah. But we still have fees we have to pay. It's not as much, but we still have them. Like usually our fees every month runs between $4 on this eBay account runs between $400 and $700.
Depending on
this was before managed payments. After managed payments, our fees are generally less than $100. So, and that's just UPS, FedEx, and I don't know if it's we have to pay some other fee. I don't remember. I did not hear back on where we can send you something for baby. I also need some more sleep. Resend it. I don't know if I got it. I'll go in there and look though. Yeah, awesome. Miss Courtney needs more sleep.
Like, it's hard to sleep. You're gonna wax yourself out a little bit.
Yeah, this is the craziest. That brings me to a great point. You only pay promoted fees if it sells in that promotion, like such as if you got this item promoted at 11% and a buyer sees this sponsored spot and they click on it, but they don't buy it, and then they come back 2 days later and go to the recent views and click on it. It sells from that promoted, you get charged that promoted fee. If they buy it, even though it's promoted, but it's your organic listing, meaning however their algorithm works, whether it's, they chose to push that organic listing up and it sells on an organic listing, then you don't get charged that promoted fee. So just because you promote every item does not mean that every item sales is going to be on that promoted. In efforts to combat this until we figure out what's going on with it, in order to offset our promoted, because we usually promote different rates all the time between 5% and 10%, usually somewhere in that range. Sometimes we'll do 2, sometimes we'll do up to 12. So what I've done now to combat this is to make us show up. I'm running my sale constantly, but I've changed my sale rate to accommodate the promoted listing fee. And I'm going to be paying them 7 or 8% for it if it sells promoted. I'm already calculating that into my profit margins. So what I did now is I'm just running a bigger sale, 40% off. I may even go up to 42% off. And instead of me paying eBay those fees and me losing that money there, I just pass that same amount of money and discount my item that much, so it gives the buyer even cheaper, and it may boost us up in the sales rank. So that's something we're trying now. We don't know. Yeah, they still getting you with fees. It's unreal. They nosedived. Yeah. The thing about it is, if you're not, in my opinion, if you're selling items in a flooded category and it's not in high demand, you got to promote. I mean, everybody else is. If you're not the lowest price, you need to promote, because everybody else is promoting. Whether they're doing 1 or 2%, they're gonna get kicked up higher in the search, especially if it's a flooded category. I mean, if you're selling something like Xboxes or video games or electronics, them things maybe not, because there's a high demand. And the demand, supply and demand, however many is available, how many people are buying, that goes into account. So if there's not many on the market but there's a huge demand for it, don't promote it, because it's going to sell anyways. But if there's a medium demand, and there's a lot on the market, you got to do something to put your head above these hundreds of other sellers. I can ask a good friend, man, that'd be awesome, because it's messing up a lot of people right now. Fourth quarter should be good sales, and it's screwing a lot of people up. Yep, they have been us as well.
She lost her top rated.
It's unreal. I mean, they're doing that to us too. We're having, like I say, we've had a lot of item not received claims, because I get picked up on time and everything, but then halfway through they just disappear.
Like, I even have 2 on my car that just says your package is arriving late, and it didn't nothing else. After at least the distribution center in Birmingham, that's it.
And now, if y'all notice, I found out this morning, this is even crazier. It blew my mind. Miss Courtney orders stuff from Shutterfly, which is like a photo printing on demand place. They make stuff with photos and send it. Shutterfly.
Like this. Like, I can make just about anything.
So
on Shutterfly.
She was looking at one of her receipts or something this morning.
It's tracking.
It's tracking. They charged us like $3, and it says a COVID surcharge fee.
And I got to reading about what it is. And basically, it's to help like their employees who are working to fulfill the orders and to ship them out on time.
So this is a non-essential company that makes photos. They print photos and they send
on all
them out.
Sorts of stuff.
And they are charging a huge percentage of a coronavirus COVID surcharge fee to make more money to pay their employees because they're at risk and working.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's unreal. Unreal.
I paid it though, because when Christmas,
like a hazard pay that you're having to pay for these employees. I mean, it's mind blowing. Mind blowing. I'm on.
And then they said you can expect delays because of
COVID surcharge fee. Unreal, man.
Are we allowed to say the C word?
Yeah, I can say whatever I want.
And I didn't know if we were okay.
COVID. What are they gonna do? Yeah, it's unreal. It's unreal. 2020. Unreal. Unreal. On our main eBay account that this is, focused on or whatever, our sales since this happened on November 18th are down 70% as of today. 70%. What's like 69 point something? It has scared the comment. Yeah, it's unreal. They're just finding a way. They're using this COVID mess as a way for them to put more money in their pockets. And
sucker like me pays it.
why don't I get to pay charge a COVID surcharge? I'm working. We're having to go out to these stores and hunt products to sell and that kind of deal. Every time I say that, my old lady smacks me around.
You skipped me.
Oh.
Sounds like somebody's here.
It did, didn't it? It did. Here, talk to them. Let me go.
I hope I didn't. I hope ain't nobody here. I wouldn't ship him over the C word. I mean, hit him. I don't know what I was thinking. I shipped overseas and I was wondering why I was charged right away. Now look. Did you say there's police in our parking lot?
4 cars.
Like they pulled somebody over?
They got Wesley out there in handcuffs.
Who?
Mason, whatever his name is. Man.
Bless his heart.
Hey, it's cops everywhere in our parking lot.
I think I heard a door.
I'm nervous now. Do we need to run? Go out the back door?
Our back doors are barred up.
Hey, can you add me to this stream and I'll show them?
Yeah.
We'll go film the police.
Okay, let's see. Y'all give me just a second so I can.
Y'all want to see somebody get arrested? That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
I'm trying to hurry so y'all can
not
see.
Mason. He's a good guy.
There's this.
He's got autism. He's a good guy.
Or something. There's
something wrong with him, but he walks all the time backwards and forwards to work.
And he helps people around town.
Yeah, and like he'll move stuff for people. Like super, super nice guy.
You can just tell there's a little off with him.
But super nice.
Do you want to answer this real quick? He was shipping overseas Uber National and was wondering why I was charged right away and then looked at my fees and there was a 9-cent fee there.
Ain't that something?
Wow, 4 police cars. All right, go. I sent you the code.
Well, I got to get in here too. Y'all want to see some? That's going to be fun.
Well, you better hurry before they stick you in the back of a cop car and there's no cops.
Hold on, I got to get into the account. Do you have a phone number to our account?
Yeah, had to update it.
But yeah,
is charging more
it's
because
unreal what they're doing.
No good post office, for instance. $90 for what? I think it was a 90-cent fee or a $90 fee. I don't know.
90 cents.
90-cent fee. Okay.
Hold on, let me get away from you so there's no echo.
Yeah, I might hear an echo for a minute while he's walking. Wait, I'm going to kick you out for a second while you're walking through that room. No, I kicked you out for a second.
Let me see.
Let's see if we can.
Hold on, they're gone.
They gone? That's what happened, Joe.
Everybody's gone. Never mind. They gone. Waited too late. Okay, boot.
I told you were too late. You should have just took a picture of it.
I hope they didn't arrest him.
I'm sure they did.
They're all gone now. That was quick. I worked 10 years for a high-end retail and 120 late arrivals. Yeah, we last year we sold, and I mean it wasn't half as bad as it is this year. eBay screwed us though last year too with the item specifics not like wanting you to update. They rolled out their new thing, and you had to update everything, or it wasn't really showing up in search. And even if you did update it, it still wasn't showing up in search. So this is 2 years in a row on eBay that something has happened. Now there ain't no impact. Why would I break my own window?
Johnson probably not wearing a mask. Cursing more fake news.
No, they don't
Super cops.
arrest you for not wearing a mask. Here are cops that don't wear masks.
That's because half the cops in the police force have had it or have it.
Yeah, they refuse to wear a mask. Yeah, I mean, I could see that, you know, but it's not, the fee is not minimal. I mean, this was like a 15% fee. I mean, but these are the same companies that are filing for all that, you know, the grants and all this that's affecting them.
Stimulus.
Yeah.
Business loans.
I mean,
whatever.
It's crazy.
How about them Florida Gators?
Man, they let their right there at the end, they let their feelings and emotions get the best of them. He ripped that guy's shoe off and Boom. Cost them the game, son. Sure did. How about that kicker y'all got, man? Alice, you got a heck of a kicker. Heck of a kicker.
Yes. It's jumping. Hi from Wisconsin, Gary. Sick of the item description notifications.
Dude, we sat in here the other day right after this happened, and it said we had to, update. It was like 100 and something item specifics. So we sat here for like 3 hours doing that, me and her both. And I thought, well, maybe that was it. But they can't give you a direct answer on why it happened. All they can do is tell you what could have caused it, and it's happened. So whether it was basically they told me if you get a Vero, if you're late on one payment, if you have any open claims open, they can hide your account at any time. Whether it happened 6 months ago, 8 months ago, as long as it's within that year.
Mm-hmm.
And right here in December, come on, eBay, come on.
They're about to move into a new house, completely restarting the eBay store next year. Delisting, relisting, everything. Wish me luck.
Awesome, man. That sounds rough.
Wiping the slate clean, starting over.
If this does not get fixed by December the 20th on our eBay account, I'm shutting it down. What I'm gonna do is our other one, it's got one of our other ones. It's got a real high limit, like this one. So what I will do is I will import all the listings off this on the list perfectly. I'll pay their $100 or whatever for the to get everything transferred into there, and then I'm gonna transfer it all back into a new eBay store and shut this one down. That's the only way I know to fix it. If it don't fix after this, because I'm not going through another month of this. I'm not doing it. I'll forget eBay.
Double dipping. Yep.
You sure are.
Taco Bell got stimulus.
And they did away with the Mexican pizza, a bunch of crooks.
To make wine.
Man, that's what we've been talking about. This channel isn't a moneymaker by any means.
Hello, Robert.
We make $200 a month, $220 a month on this this YouTube channel. And don't do it for the money. And some people have commented, like this one douchebag. The purpose is to grow your channel, not your numbers getting whatever. I don't care, guy. That's how I feel. And we get trolls every once in a while because I'm bad about making political comments in my videos.
Not intentionally. It's just who we are.
Yeah, it's who I am. I make those comments. If that offends you, get over it. If I watch a video and somebody says, I'm a huge, Biden supporter, I'm not going to.
That's your own opinion.
Yeah, good for you, guy. I'm happy. That's great. So I've run a few people off with my comments and made a few people mad. I made this one lady real mad because I said I referred to myself as a retard.
But not like he made himself
and
sound like big one, not towards somebody else.
And whenever you start running people off because of what you're saying or doing, then it becomes, well, should I change this up and leave this stuff out, or should I, because we want to grow, we want to make money if we can, or what is the reason we're doing this? And if she decided if one person watches every video we come out, if we go down to 200 views and we make one person smile or laugh,
that's it.
That's what it's about. So I could care less, about being politically correct on our channel, or, we're going to do stupid stuff. I may say something that may offend you one day. If I do, it's not personal. Don't take it that way. Just say that guy's an idiot, laugh about it, and move on. Only good news, I finally get all them. Yeah, you will. Sure will. Yeah, we got all ours fixed, and then all of a sudden another one popped up and says recommended item specifics, like 900 listings.
I'm not doing them.
I ain't doing them yet. He said center cops on YouTube. Man, they won't let me get them on YouTube. I have tried. We got the cops called to us in an estate sale a few months back. We were in an estate sale, and
this
lady came out griping, and she called the cops on me
It wasn't on us. It was on everybody. 'Cause
Well,
we
it
just
was
parked
me
in
and
the
another
road.
car for parking in the road. But by the time the cops got there, I was the only one in the road. And they
Well, we
walked
were getting
up.
ready to leave.
I was getting ready. You know, I had the GoPro, and I said, "Hey," he said, "you can't be parking in the road." I said, "Where else you want me to park, guy? They got their driveway blocked off, so people can't park in it. Do you see anywhere to park?"
And there's a ditch on both sides
He
of the
started,
road.
and he was real cool. Started laughing. I said, "Let me get you on the YouTube." He took off running, buddy. He did not want to be on YouTube. Be careful, they track your IP address. Who? eBay? Well, we already got other accounts with them. You know what I mean? They know I mean, they're under our name, same company name as this one. It's just this account's being retarded. Nice. I had it and stayed in the hospital for 5 days in South Dakota, where we're the highest in the country in deaths and people having it. Yeah, I'd wear one too. Don't get me started. Can't believe they took away the Mexican pizza. That's the only thing left on the menu I like. Yep. I love that thing.
It was a $90 fee, not a 90-cent fee.
Holy smoke, son. I would be on the phone. Would be on the phone. You're real. Thank you. All them I wrote in Jesus. They are, man. It's unreal. Unreal. And thank you, Babette. We need God back in our schools in this country. I could not agree more. 100,000, that's what we need %. Sure do. Sure do. Always defend the right to say it. Say true to yourself, brother. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? If I found somebody, I guess I just defend them. It's like a hill; they'll get over it, and if they don't, they'll fall down trying. Good morning, Center, Alabama, from Wauchula, Florida.
I have a question. Did it feel funny writing center different?
Wauchula. That's where Hot Wauchula's barbecue is.
Don't know. Good morning, Frank.
Frank, good to have you here. We're offended by the domestic abuse that we witnessed. Courtney beat you with sticks for 30 minutes. But she wasn't hitting me hard enough.
I was scared I was going to hurt you.
I'll tell you,
when y'all hear that thing
like
go,
a baseball bat.
Like a hickory,
Hit me.
That's just like saying, let me just go get a bat and beat you senseless with it.
Is that what you want to do?
No.
I have a pretty high pain threshold. No, I don't. That's why it's so funny, because I really don't. Not at all. I'm a sissy. Sissy. Except for when you waxed my head, that hurt bad.
That was fun.
That hurt.
I told, and yet you wanted me to do your whole head.
That'd be bad.
I told you it would hurt before you even did it.
That would be bad. I think Colton dressed like a baby was interesting.
Good morning, Yankee Southerner.
I never turn my wife, especially with the stick. That's funny. Hello, good to have you here, Johnny. That's Cajun Roots Reseller. If y'all don't know, he's a great friend of ours, Johnny and Robert. He got a cooking channel and a YouTube channel, does a lot of lives and games, so y'all check him out. High pain what does that mean? BDSM.
You don't want to know. I'll tell you later. You had to Google that. Wow. Okay. Blink 3 times. You need to come rescue you from the woman. We understand.
Man, no. Just seeing what that means. No.
Slow much?
No, you don't. You haven't pushed a watermelon out of your... If you've pushed a watermelon out of there, ain't something wrong with you. Watermelons don't come from there.
She's referring to the size.
I know.
Southern Yankee Flipper, hello.
I know. Oh, goodness gracious. Man, that went down south in a hurry, didn't it? I got me a thing to make me a pregnancy simulator, a TENS unit. And with because I've seen them YouTube videos and them guys putting them on, and it's supposed to like mimic labor pains.
Like you had to Google it, and everybody knows.
Man, I'm the only one left in the dark because I had no idea. Listen,
I knew.
How did you know?
It's in my books.
Oh, Miss Courtney reads them dirty books.
Not all dirty books, just some.
Getting the backdrop ready for my new video. I've even used a sweater I got from you this year. Nice. That's an ugly sweater, ain't it? Ugly. Oh, Kevin's in here.
Yeah, he said, "Oh, he caught that."
Good to have you here, Kevin.
That random downhill spiral you were going on.
Yeah. It happens sometimes, man. You just circling a drain.
First, be yourself and YouTube business in general. If you fake it, people see through it. People hate fakes. Be truthful and never remember what you said anyone.
Yep. That's how we are, man. We just come on here, show what we're doing, show the struggle, show the good times, and
I don't know. Have you ever watched 50 Shades of Grey?
Nope, never seen it. I like him action movies, like.
I think he may have watched like 5 minutes of the first one with me one time, and that was it.
Miss Courtney likes to watch him Hallmark movies, like Christmas movies.
This is way off Hallmark.
Like him Hallmark Christmas movies. And I watch a few of them, But, I mean, it's like the same thing happens every one of them. Guy and girl are together and fall in love. Then something happens, and one of them moves away or they split up or something. Then all of a sudden, magically, they fall back into each other's lives. And then they live. And then there's always a fight after that. And there's like some drama. And then at the end, they get back together and everything's great. I am. Kevin will say the Enterman are celebrities. That they are. They are. Them Enterman. We got one of them up front here. I'm going to put him up front of the shop when we get it open on our shelf with all our stuff. And you know what I'll do? You just give me a great idea. Because we got friends that are YouTubers too, like Arcade Treasure Center, Rev Reselling, Restoration, Chris Old School Picker, Eric OBX Picker, Kevin, Commonwealth Picker and Flipper. And we got something from all of them. So once we open up our shop, we need to set up their shelves and put their YouTube stuff next to it so people that come in can check them out. It's a good idea, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Free advertisement.
I scored an empty N64 box. Empty boxes sell.
100% they do, especially N64 stuff. Anything just about N64 sells. Hallmark is the same thing over and over and over. Sure is. She said, yeah, it's not Hallmark. Only 15 actors.
That is true.
Except for Lori Loughlin, man. She, I don't think we'll see her in anymore. She was in all of them.
They kicked her out. Banned her from Hallmark now.
Hello from wet and cloudy Texas. Yeah, it's kind of wet and cloudy here, too. Dolly Parton Christmas.
Y'all should be amazed. I haven't watched many Hallmark movies this year. I
like them Dolly Parton Christmas movies. They're pretty good. They're actually really good. What was that one we watched? The Code of Many Colors? That was a good one. My kids love Dolly Parton stuff.
Empty Dyson hair dryer boxes sell for pretty big money, too.
Wow, that's crazy. Ain't that something? Discord.
Bad thing is, if you actually seen our tree stands, they're side by side.
Yeah, one's just about a foot above each other because we hunt in lock-ons.
Yep.
And
his face is one way, mine face is the other. But I can't necessarily climb a tree right now. So.
Yeah, I hadn't had time to go hunting, man. We've been super, super busy. Yeah, Code of Many Colors was awesome. I think that was the last one we watched last year.
There was a new one that came out this year, but I don't watch it.
Yeah. Hallmark is a chick channel.
That it is.
What was that movie we watched the other night? Fat Man?
That wasn't a Hallmark movie.
My kind of Christmas movie.
If y'all haven't seen that, don't watch it around your children.
Santa Claus is like, he can't die, whatever that is. What is that called? You can't die.
I know what you mean. Like,
Anyhow, he can't die, and this kid got a thing of coal for Christmas. And Santa Claus in this movie is played by Mel Gibson, and he lives in North Pole, Alaska. But he's like a big redneck. He's out there shooting guns, and I mean, he drives a big old truck, redneck, and he hires Boyd Crowder, or whatever that guy's name is, from Justified to go as a hitman to kill Santa Claus because this kid got a lump of coal.
maybe they don't know who Boyd Crowder is.
That is my kind of Christmas movie. Action.
Immortal. There you go.
Immortal. Yep, that's it.
Robert tells you.
Fat Man.
That's the name of the Christmas movie, but it's not a Christmas movie.
It's got Mel Gibson. If any of y'all seen the show Justified or SEAL Team, that guy, he's got the big teeth, black hair spiked up.
He's in your photos.
He's
Christmas stories where the town is cut off by a snowstorm, 18-wheelers fighting a storm to bring Christmas presents and stuff. Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, Immortal. That's what I was thinking. I'm slow. So slow. That's my heart.
My brain doesn't function very well in the morning.
But yeah, back on eBay. We're still waiting on, hopefully after the 18th, they will fix our promoted listings. I don't know.
Is it supposed to be scaring me?
Staring me.
I think it's scaring me.
Oh, Ruth, don't be scared about eBay. eBay is an awesome platform to sell on. You're going to have your ups and downs. And the best way to learn eBay is to watch all these great channels like, Commonwealth Flipper and Picker. Bluegrass Picker puts out some good content. I mean, there's RK Treasure Center, Part-Time Pickers, the big one. Cat the Nurse Flipper. There's a lot of channels out there. Learn what you can, jump in, and just start because you're going to learn the most when you're doing it.
I'm going to let you try to say it.
Marius?
No.
Good to have you here from Romania.
It's Die Hard Christmas.
It's set in a Christmas scene. My favorite Christmas movie is Santa Claus.
Mine is The Polar Express.
With Tim Allen, and I like National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. That's a classic. Home Alone's a good one. And The Elf's a good one.
I have different political views than you, but I like to watch you guys. It would be all
That's
right.
what, Fred, that's it. We are all Americans. I mean, every one of us, we all have the same goal in mind. You know what I mean? And, I mean, you're a human being. That's all that matters. Is up from Houston, NASA. What was, oh yeah, I was going back on eBay there for a minute. Right? Yeah, eBay. Yeah, just get on there, sell. You'll learn the most as you're doing it. What works for you, what doesn't work for you, because what works for one person may not work for another. Like I say, right now we're just going through a downturn for some reason where promoted listings aren't working. And, I mean, we're going to get through it. I mean, we're just going to keep on doing what we can do, what we control, listing, sourcing, I mean, that kind of thing. If you're planning on getting into reselling to make a good chunk of your income or all your income, make sure you diversify, sell on multiple platforms. I mean, set yourself up that way. If something happens on one or two of them, you still have income coming in from the other ones. Because, I mean, we all seen it this past year. Everything can change in a blink of an eye. I mean, something can come in like the coronavirus, or, I mean, it can really affect everything. I mean, it could just be an internal glitch like what we're facing on eBay. But, I mean, diversify, control what you can control, and keep working. I mean, don't ever stop working. Don't ever stop doing something, even if it seems bad. Things aren't going as planned. You know, you got bills to pay. You got Christmas coming up. You don't know what's going to happen. Keep working.
I think Silly Soft's trying to scare people.
Keep
eBay
working.
comes for you in the middle of the night. It comes from the sound of the ding when someone messaged you the item you sold sucks and they want their money
Yeah,
back.
ain't that the worst noise when you get that and you don't hear the cha-ching after it? Just the first noise.
Like the message noise.
Uh-oh. Awesome. Yeah. You can make as much money as you want to reselling. You can make as little money as you want to reselling. I mean, a lot of people do this part-time for extra cash. They do really well at it. A lot of people do it full-time. I mean, it's a lot of work reselling. It is a lot of work because you're constantly looking for product. You're constantly trying to stay up on trends. You're constantly having to go out and buy stuff. clean stuff, list stuff, deal with the customers one-on-one if you're selling on eBay or maybe Amazon merchant fulfilled. Then you're having to do your shipping. You're having to stay on top of all your bookkeeping and accounting, keep track of all your mileage, money in, money out, that kind of deal. And then full time on top of that, then you got the health care, the retirement, the dental,
all that fun stuff.
It can be however big you want it to be or however little you want it to be. If you just want to sell 2 items a month, make an extra $200, you can do that.
Curry said I have so much video game stuff to list. It's a terrible good problem.
Yeah, that sounds like a great problem. Recently found enjoy it. New reseller since June due to hubby and I losing jobs due to COVID. Steadily growing. Brought 2 Ireland wool sweaters for 20 and sold. Nice. Yeah, there's a lot of folks having. When this COVID hit, a lot of people, got blindsided, lost their jobs, got laid off, shutdowns. This is a great way to make and supplement some of the income. So that is awesome. I don't know what happened. Don't know what happened with eBay. That's awesome. Yep, I completely agree with that, Anthony. I'm not American, I'm Canadian. Well, you matter too. You're human. We're all in this together, even everybody. We're all in it together. We're all here on this earth, and if people, aside from political views, if people just do the right thing, treat others how you want to be treated, and work, work for whatever it is you need or want. That's it.
Yep.
It is. There is just about a market for everything. Everything. It's unreal what people buy. And always too, like Commonwealth, in Arcade Treasure Center, both of them are very good examples of, like, if you get an item, don't look at it as maybe the whole item. Say you get a board game or something, it's not, you bought it at a yard sale, it's not complete. What do you do with that? People buy little bitty parts and pieces of everything. Like Commonwealth and Arcade Treasure Center, they do this all the time. They'll buy, like Roy Arcade Treasure Center, he'll buy a RC car at a thrift store for $2, and he'll take like the body off of it and sell the body. He'll sell the tires, the wheels, little springs out of it. Commonwealth, he's really known for, a lot of people picked up from his channel, like when in doubt, parted out. That's Kevin's saying right there. He will take like the cookie guns, like the dough guns, and
piece them out.
He'll take like Scrabble pieces, board game pieces, and he's getting good money for this stuff, because if somebody just needs 1 or 2 pieces of something, they don't need the whole thing. If they can get a piece for say $10 free shipping, it costs like $2 or $3 to mail, and a full complete one's $30, they're gonna buy that $10 piece because that's all they need.
Michael, howdy from Mississippi.
So it's unreal what people buy.
I used to do eBay and flea markets years ago.
But a lot of people don't look. I would never even thought about that before I watched their channels. Like, it's unreal what you can part out.
I'm a newbie, just went full time in September, wouldn't change it.
Awesome. Money is nice, but I do it because it's fun. Yeah. Our reselling side of it, it's fun, but it's work, and we enjoy the freedom we get with it, but it's a struggle. You're constantly.
Chris is here.
Constantly, thinking, trying to make more money.
She said break time is over. Gotta go clean up the warehouse and ship for tomorrow's shop.
I would say coming in with being a full-time reseller, it comes in with a lot of headspace. It takes up a lot of your thoughts, and it's kind of a constant worry.
Retired good time said howdy. Had
nice.
Had to hurry making breakfast.
Thank you for coming. Hopefully you didn't burn it.
You are North American.
Right, America.
Chris is here. I already told him hey, but you didn't.
Yeah, hey Chris, good to have you here as well. And Chris, good people.
Even if he is short and has a horn.
Yeah, we like Chris. Chris is good people. He's got a good channel too, if y'all had to watch eBay, which I'm assuming most of y'all do.
Chris, you still got that horn?
Chris has got it going on over there in Tennessee. Anywho, we gotta get in here today. We gotta list, test stuff. I gotta finish building a wall over here, this door. A lot to do. Gotta go shopping. They ain't getting no more PS5s at our Walmart.
Well, every time we ask or we go in the morning, they say, "Oh, it'll be the 21st." But then I went to customer service
The other day there was a fight broke out back there and the cops were called, and today there's signs up saying we will not be selling any new Xboxes or PS5s
in the store, so check online or for availability. LOL short. Yep, still got it.
It's been in the 60s here for South Carolina. It's been pretty nice the last couple of days in the 60s. I think it's supposed to get cold again, but it's been rainy. Constantly thinking about, yeah, I mean, eBay takes up a lot of headspace, a lot of it. I mean, a lot. What's those blue wrenches next to some?
They're moderators.
I don't know. I can't see them.
They're like right here.
Oh.
They're moderators.
Brady's good people. Give Brady one. Southern Yankee can get one too. So continue tiny treasures.
We'll just go through.
Retired good times. He needs one. Yeah, that just means you can drop links in the chat, or if we get trolled, like people coming here trolling us, you can kick them out. That kind of deal. Just keep an eye on people. Make sure they're in line, I guess. Silly Soft gives him one too.
I'm trying to, because it takes a minute for it to.
Some people don't like to turn their whole world blue. Like, you'll hear that a lot. Like, they're not a blue person, or they don't like to give moderators. To us, I mean, all you guys and gals that are in here are ones watching our channel. There wouldn't be a channel without all of you, so why not? What are y'all going to do, you know? Ain't like they're going to come in here and ban everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Hard to with his resale community channel. He's become a second family. Yep. It is. What are your thoughts about selling stuffed animals? I found a woman on Facebook Marketplace with 6 big bags she was giving away. Grabbed them since I figured it wasn't leaving. Yeah. I mean, some stuffed animals can go for big money. Some of them are worth going in the, garbage. I mean,
or donate or something.
It just depends. I know Build-A-Bears work good. Vintage, like, what are some of them names? Some
Found
vintage
a bunch of Sprite cranberry 2 liters for $1.25. Can't wait to sell them.
Oh man, I've been looking for them. I can't find any.
No, I call myself a tool. I'm a mod on a couple of channels.
I was lucky enough to pick up 2 PS5s and I can't reserve them beforehand. Nice. Oh yeah, the cranberry Sprites. Some things are bringing huge money right now.
And if you can find something that's called
Diet Tabs. Them things are bringing huge money too. Tab is they're really known back in the 90s and 80s, and they're a Coke, soda company. Well, Tabs, they're still in stores. The Diet Tab soda recently got discontinued, so I mean, it's starting to climb up there in value, and it's going to probably for the next little bit, it's going to go up. So if y'all can find any Diet Tab sodas, I probably wouldn't recommend selling the 12. You could sell the 12-pack right now for like $60 to $75 plus shipping. But I would, if I get my hands on any, I'm going to take the cans out of the 12-pack, so unopened cans for like 12 plus shipping, $15.
She said Sprite cranberry. Explain.
Sprite cranberry.
It's a seasonal thing, I think, but I think it's about to go.
I don't think it's been out for a while.
It's really hard to find.
Yeah. It's just Sprite, like, they got the flavor like Cherry Coke. This is Sprite cranberry. If you can find
it's normally around holidays it comes out.
But pretty good.
They haven't come out in a while. Sean said he don't even block Karens. Love stuffed animals. He'll tell on my channel.
Yeah, there's a lot of folks that do really good in stuffed animals. We usually just stick with, like, if it's a vintage, like, character we know from a TV show or something like that, or if it's Build-A-Bear, we'll buy those.
Or if it's somebody like kids stuffed animals.
Yeah, like a Wonder Pet.
And my first 600 gross day this week. Shipping was a lot of work that day.
Nice, man. That's awesome.
Tommy,
hey, Tommy, good to have you here, man. Yep, still ain't got that eBay issue fixed. They said, just to update you real quick, because I know you've been, keeping tabs on that and have some people doing it too. They said that basically, if you have had eBay for Business, if you've had any issues on your account in the past 12 months, such as a Vero, if you've had one Vero, if you have been a day late on any payments in the past 12 months for your fees, if you've had any cases opened at any time, that eBay's algorithm can hide your listings. They said that's probably something to do with it because we had two Veros and we've had around that time we had a bunch of item not received claims open up, like a bunch, like 7 of them in a week. And they said basically that could have triggered eBay's algorithm saying we're not shipping out items. We've had so many cases, even though it's the post office fault. So eBay's algorithm hit our listings, and we can't do anything until the next evaluation of our account.
I don't know about cranberry ginger ale.
So that's where we're at. They can't tell me, they don't know what, because our account's clean other than the item not received cases where the post office is so slow, and the Veros. So they said either one of them could have caused it. Which is a bunch of bull.
That's just something you would need to scan.
So I'm assuming the other people that's having the same issue, because there's a handful of us I know of, I guess same thing maybe. They've had item not received claims or Veros or something similar.
Good morning from Florida.
Yeah, good to have you here as well.
Tab is so gross. If we could find Tab, what would
be? If I could find Tab.
Kit Kat Duos, 24 count sale, seasonal cereals too.
Yep. But yeah, that cranberry Sprite bringing huge money, and Diet Tab. Who would have thought?
Hopefully it won't take much longer.
We're planning on opening and running in January, around the first part of January.
We're just also trying to figure out about our window. We
could open up and be up and running before then, but due to the tax year, we want to wait and start in January. So
it's a new year.
Yeah, so nothing will go on this year's taxes, but we can still take our deductions for everything we're buying to start up for this year, but we won't have any of the tax reasons.
Plus, our window should be fixed before then.
Yeah, mainly tax reasons, so January.
Yep. Yeah, you got one of them Play Ranch jokers.
You are welcome. Tommy says, yeah, I've been dealing with it for a year. I know the feeling, which they know exactly. Yeah, they do. 100% they know the reason. They're just tools. I mean, unreal. The one guy I was talking to on the phone, he was a douchebag, man. Like, straight up. Like, he was from India or whatever, and he was the rudest person. It was to the point where he was hollering at me and I was hollering back at him. He was saying, oh, there's nothing wrong. It's just your seasonal items because you're not selling, what people want right now. I said, you mean out of all my items, a diversity of items, all 1,500 of them, they went out of season in 12 hours? I mean, it was unreal what he was saying. I think they just kind of flipped their little switch, which that's what they did. I mean,
he said you can ask them fill a bag of plushes. It's only $5.
Nice.
And then he said most of my Goodwills don't do plush bags for $5.
I've never found enough plush at one place to do a bag.
I remember Sprite Cranberry, but I think Tab is an American thing.
Yeah, I think you're right. It probably is.
It's a Southern thing.
Lucy Balltown, New York. We'll see you later, Freddie. Have a good one. I got used pipe for sale.
We still got our pipes. Our Goodwills don't even do a color a week. Sometimes they won't post them. I just go ask somebody if they do colors of the week.
Do you ever talk negatively on your channel in any way about eBay? No. Other than whenever this happened, I've kind of said like what I'm saying now, they're kind of screwing me, which they are, and they know they are. But other than that, I've always recommended people to go to eBay to sell. Never really, this is what our channel is, selling on eBay. We've always had great things to say about eBay. So I don't think, they punish me for that.
Are you guys doing promoted listings, even if it's just one or two?
But we have multiple eBay accounts, and our other accounts are still good. they're under the same name basically.
Yeah,
I mean,
basically.
and they know that we've got multiple accounts because I've talked to the same person multiple times about our different accounts, saying, back and forth. So it's something. I don't know. I don't know. They've said anything from an internal glitch due to managed payments, even though we've been on it since July or August, to something has happened to our account in the past 12 months, whether it's a claim that's been opened or Vero, or they said if you've missed a payment in a month past like a day, they can do this, to nobody knows. So they said wait till the 18th on our next evaluation, see what happens, because it happened when it happened was right around our account, where they evaluate you, but there's nothing negative on our account, like
We'll come back to this.
nothing. Like,
He said my accounts were shut down in 2 weeks talking bad last year about item specific debacle.
leading up to this, I kept saying, I did say multiple times, I hope they don't screw us like they did last fourth quarter. And they
did.
They did.
Are you guys doing promoted listings even if it's just 1 or 2%?
We can't promote. That's the issue. It will not let us promote. It'll let us promote, and they're still, and I caught on to this like 3 or 4 days ago. It's letting us, it says where our campaigns are running and we're promoted, but it's not giving us the impressions, the clicks. It's not really promoting our ads. It's just saying it is. But we got charged. Hold on, let me look at my little thing
Your
here.
brother said mail them a horse head.
But they charged us. Where's that picture?
I don't know. Teeny Tiny Treasure says.
But our ad feed was up 7% compared to the last 31 days, even though we've not been able to promote. So they're charging me promoted fees sometimes, but we can't promote and they're not selling promoted. I don't know what's going on.
Do we have to wait to be invited to manage payments?
Yeah, there's a button you should be able to click on to show interest or sign up or something to show up on your account when you can.
When I started the promotion list, my sales were a lot more and somewhat consistent.
Yeah, because they shut one store down and 2 week linked other accounts shut other down. Man, I hope that ain't the case with us. I sure don't. I don't know what's happened, man. It's been bad. I hope they don't. People I've talked to, eBay for Business, they know we have multiple accounts. They've looked at all of them. They say they can't give me an exact reason, but there's something caused it, and they give me the generic list of what it could be. And if any of them have applied to us, which the Vero has, and the claims opened up against us, they said that could have very well triggered it in the eBay algorithm, and it'll have to fix itself.
So now it's a waiting game.
I don't know. Sorry to hear about the guns opening. So yeah, basically what we did to
I'm in New Mexico.
Yeah, I know they do watch her. I know that for sure. Yep, completely agree with that. They do watch. Yeah, they do.
Maybe why? Because they just don't like us.
But I've never really said anything negative about them or anything to that effect. I'm always telling people to sell on eBay.
Except for when we told them they screwed us last quarter.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
eBay SWAT team.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I mean, it's killed our sales. Killed it. But anyhow,
it is what it is.
Yeah, nothing we can do about it now.
I'm so tired.
We just gonna keep doing what we can do. Keep working.
eBay is great when it's good.
It is. And eBay sucks when they're bad. I mean, so the eBay account that we share, like I say, we was going from like our sales last month, in October was like $6,700 and some change on this one account, and first half of November we were well on track to do more than that, probably about 7, and then now this month we've done so since November 18th we've sold like $1,000, 1,278.
It hadn't been very productive.
I mean, it's crazy. Oh well. that's the importance of not depending on one platform, though.
We should start our own platform. It can't cost that much.
Yep, that's 100% right. Diversity is where it's at. Don't put all your eggs into one basket. Yeah, make sure you're selling other platforms. You have other ways to make money. And like me and Miss Courtney, we have this eBay account. We have 2 other eBay accounts. One of them is tied to us, kinda, but it's kind of a burner in case things get bad. The other one we sell on constantly, like it's good. And then we sell on Amazon and
Mercari. Still have some on Poshmark.
But I mean, our 2 platforms right now we focus on is eBay and Amazon. If eBay goes away, it's gonna sting, but we still have another income. And then we got our little $200 from YouTube. And then now we're opening up a storefront. That's an extra expense, but I mean
it should pay for itself.
We got the place like cheap enough.
How do you decide what other platforms to use and what you sell?
You got to figure out what you want to do, what you want to sell, and what you're good at. Like for us, we use eBay for
just about anything.
Used items, basically. Some cheap items, toys.
Mercari's good for used items.
Our Amazon is mainly like regional type items and or discontinued stuff when we can get it. I mean, just about you can sell used on Amazon. We sell all new. But I mean, a lot of people don't like that because basically you're just scanning, hunting stuff, anything you make money on.
If you have a lot of clothes,
like going to garage sales, that kind of thing.
But if your main thing is clothes, I would probably stick to Poshmark.
Well,
it shares more. You'd have to share your closet more, which
if you like social media and you like being glued to your phone,
then that would be.
Then Poshmark would probably be good for you because you have to do a lot of sharing.
But you can share the whole closet on social media, and you don't have to individually click each one.
And if you like to sell, like go to garage sales, thrift stores, and sell used junk or that kind of thing,
probably Mercari and eBay.
If you like to sell, if you make stuff, Etsy maybe. I mean, there's a whole world of. If you like to sell hats, Depop, Grailed, there's a whole world of platforms out there depending on what you want to sell and what you want to do. If you enjoy going into a retail store and just scanning stuff or that kind of thing, then maybe Amazon. If you like to sell, I mean, just depending on what you want to do.
Could y'all do a video series sometimes of how Amazon works?
I've done 2 of them so far. I've done basically of how to get started on Amazon and setting up your account and that kind of thing. But it was during the height of the pandemic, so we weren't really going into the stores. And then we've done a couple of RA videos.
But another thing is when you first start out on Amazon, you're going to be restricted a lot.
Amazon videos are hard to make, like super hard to make because
we can't show you everything.
You don't want to show stuff that you're actively selling because Amazon, they are super strict about who they let sell, and I mean they'll kick you off and not blink an eye. Yeah. And eBay, they'll just slap you on the wrist or whatever and move on. So you got to be careful showing stuff with Amazon, and especially stuff like we sell a lot of regional products, and that's as far as I'll go with that. And I've showed similar to what we sell in our last RA video. But I mean, people, if you can't show what you're selling because it's a good product, you're selling it, and people's gonna find it and flood the market.
So I said Amazon's hard because if you show what you sell, prices will tank. Yep. We just had mail delivered to my door. They're working every day right now.
Oh, you're fine. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that.
Can't show store because competition will try to get you.
100% they will. Amazon can be cutthroat. Like
it's kind of just you go, hard. You scan, you see what you can do.
You're not, unless you're selling discontinued items, that kind of thing, you're not going to make
a whole lot of money.
It's not like eBay where you're going to sell one item and make, you can potentially pay $1 for it and make $300 or $400 unless you're selling discontinued stuff. But we do that, try to get discontinued as much as we can. But mainly it's a volume game. Whether you're selling 100 of something and you're making your ROIs, 25, 30%. I mean,
What's a good store to go to first as an RA noob?
well, is RA new? I mean, if you're
Like a
talking
newbie.
for RA for eBay or Amazon, if you're doing RA for Amazon, you're going to be gated in like
A lot.
everything pretty much. I mean, you're going to have to start in probably home goods, kitchen goods like utensils. The best thing if you're starting out on Amazon is not to look at making money. You want to look at getting your sales history up, break even, make like $1 or whatever. You want to get as much sale history in it first as you can so you can start to get ungated.
That's what he said. Go to the home section and scan.
Yeah.
Or anything
kitchen. I mean, that's going to be about it.
Pink coffee, yes. First time in a live. Great way to start the day with you guys.
Awesome. But yeah, you're going to be gated in a lot of stuff. Try to get your sales history up as fast as you can. Don't get discouraged when you scan stuff and you're gated. If you scan something and it sells and you can buy it for $2 or $3 and you can make like 50 cents, buy them jokers, send them in, get your sales history up. And then every time you scan something you're gated in it, click to be approved. And
yeah, whether you buy it or not, go ahead and request to be able to sell it.
As you build your sales history up and they see you're starting to become a reliable seller, that will start what they call auto ungating you, so in some products. And then they'll send out emails every fourth quarter with their stipulations for doing merchant fulfill for toys. So make sure you do that if you're planning on doing merchant fulfill for like toys and that kind of thing for Christmas.
You probably need to explain what merchant fulfilled is.
Yeah, you can do FBA or, merchant fulfill. Basically, FBA is you take your products, you do whatever their little rules are, whether you got a poly bag them, bubble wrap them, you have to put your SKUs on them, that kind of thing, bag them and tag them.
And send them in.
And then it'll tell you which, where they're going, where. Pack your boxes, you send them into Amazon.
They ship them out from there.
And then as the customer buys stuff on Amazon, however they buy through the buy box, whatever, if your item sells, they ship the item out they did with the customer. If the customer has a question, generally Amazon will answer it. However, sometimes they will pass the question along to everybody who is selling that item, asking the sellers to answer it. But they generally handle all that kind of stuff. If you're doing merch fulfilled, that's kind of like eBay. You buy the item, you list it, and then when it sells, you ship it.
You pack it, you ship it.
You deal with the customer, you deal with everything. The fees are different in both, but come Christmas time, especially if you're on Amazon, you're hunting hot product or toys, that kind of thing, and you're wanting to do merch fulfilled, they'll set up their guidelines saying, like, they'll send it out in like the end of August or first part of September saying, hey, by October the 15th, you need to fulfill these requirements. You need to do 30 merchant fulfill orders or whatever it is, plus this and this. You do that, then you're good. They'll let you do merch fulfilled on these items Christmas time.
Retired Good Time said, I've never tried to sell on Amazon. I sell on eBay, Bonanza, and very little on Poshmark. Poshmark does take a while for it to sell unless you're constantly on your phone sharing that closet. UPS lost my package. How long till I send a refund? It's been 15 days.
Man.
I would probably go to your post office with the tracking number and have them find it.
USPS lost my package. How long till I need to send a refund? If you've done the claim and the buyer's being antsy, I would go, if it's a priority mail item, you got insurance, I'd refund them and file an insurance claim. If not, drag your buyer on just a little bit as you can if you don't want to eat it, but eventually you're going to have to refund them and eat it.
Plus, there is a 3 to 4 wholesalers to get ungated in toys, topicals, health, beauty, etc. You don't make any money.
Very good point. Yeah, that's the cost of doing business sometimes. To get ungated, you may have to go through a wholesaler. When you do that, don't look at the money. Don't look at making money on that. You want to get ungated for the future. That way you can make money in that category of other items.
Which you'll probably eat a lot there, too.
Good point. Yep.
It's also much easier to list on Amazon.
Yeah, just the list on Amazon, you scan it and you click, you select condition. 2 or 3 clicks, listed, done.
I've sold a lot of stuff on Amazon. Merch fulfilled. I'll buy it from Amazon. Like a book, read it, and turn around and sell it with them.
Yeah, Amazon's super easy to list now. Super easy.
Yeah.
Whatever makes money. Yep.
I've been on
Yep.
for an hour and 15 minutes.
Well, that was just our second date too.
Yeah.
Including our
Our first one was
date.
15 minutes.
If you do start to get on Amazon though, always if you go to any kind of store to buy it, make sure you're buying it from a reputable store, and always keep a paper trail, because you can't never tell one of these douchebags that don't want you selling their product, and they're going to do an inauthentic claim on you. You want to be able to prove you got it from a reputable source. So always keep track of that stuff. Always keep your paper trail open. And
start out slow, don't jump.
Because all it can take is one douchebag that don't want you on their list and say they found this evergreen product and they keep selling this product, but you stumble across it. All it takes is one douchebag to purchase one of them, because by eBay law they have to buy one, open an inauthentic counterfeit claim on you, and if you don't have a paper trail, they're going to kick you off.
Another thing is, don't jump both feet in and buy 50, 60 items. Start out slow.
Yeah, I mean,
see how it works for you before you start spending a lot of money.
Get your sales history up and keep going. That's another thing, Cajun, how your returns, Tommy brings that up. Your return rate on Amazon is going to be higher. I mean, that's just the way it is. Don't take returns personally. Amazon customers are a different breed. They like to be picky and choosy, and they're going to open up stuff, and they're going to send it back, and it may be missing something. You're going to get returns. Part of it. Anywho.
I haven't had a return yet. People always claim they get loads of returns. We've had a few.
Yeah, I mean,
not a whole lot though.
Especially if you're doing the volume game, people are going to return stuff. That's just the way it is. But I would say probably out of our returns we get from Amazon, 79-80% of them go right back. They're good.
Maybe 2 or 3% after holidays. There's always more returns, but I expect that.
Yeah, it's always going to go up right after Christmas.
Summed up the other video. Forgot this one is different now. Nikki T's in here.
Hey, Nikki T. Good to have you here as well. I sell mainly video games and textbooks. Been really lucky. Yep, that's a good market to get in. Video games. We will sell. That is one exception. We will sell video games used on Amazon. It's about the only thing we will.
Only if they're really worth it.
Yeah, it's about the only. Usually though, I mean, they bring a little bit higher on Amazon, but sometimes they usually throw it on eBay.
It's not bad at all. Same as eBay, really. Dave Sticks, Hey Peeps. Frank's got to go.
Yeah, we're going to have to run too, guys. We got a lot of work to do today. I got to get stuff rolling in here.
I got to finish that door.
We got to film for the other channel. A lot of work. Hey, thank y'all for hanging out with us. It's been fun.
And coming back to our second video.
But hope y'all have a great week. Have a great Sunday in fourth quarter. Y'all finish strong. Keep working. I mean, that's all you can do. Work. Was a cleaning lady buy $2 over? Nice. Yep. Them discontinued items, man. Managers and people at Walmart can be your friends in that department. And grocery stores. Anyhow, y'all have a good one. We'll see y'all on the next video.
Bye, y'all.